Chapter 7 Towns, Traders and Craftsmen. Though India had a good trade relation with other countries during the ancient period, major developments in trade took place during the medieval period. Trade flourishes only when there is a political stability in the country. Since the era of the medieval period gave political stability most of the time, trading activities greatly flourished. Due to peace and prosperity in many trade centers, they got developed into big cities. Large villages grew into towns. Many new towns were also founded by Delhi sultans and Mughal emperors. Types of towns. We can classify towns on the basis of the different functions each one performed. They were capital towns, temple towns, pilgrimage towns, craft towns, commercial and trading towns, and so on. Capital towns. The place where kings held their court often developed into a town. These were also centers of administration. For example, first Agra, then Fatehpur Sikri, and thereafter Lahore was the seat of Emperor Akbar. Temple towns. Towns famous for temples are known as temple towns. A classic example is Tanjore, now Tanjavur. It was the capital of the Cholas, but was more famous for its temples. Tanjore developed into a flourishing town largely because of its temples. Tirupati, Somnath, Kanchipuram, Madurai, and Mathura were some other famous temple towns. Pilgrimage towns. Many places which were famous as pilgrimage centers got developed into pilgrimage towns. Banaras, now Varanasi, Allahabad, Mathura, and Vrindavan are examples of such towns. The dargahs of famous Sufi saints such as Khwaja Moinuddin Chishti at Ajmer and Khwaja Hazrat Nizamuddin Aulia at Delhi attracted a large number of devotees. Craft towns. Some towns developed as craft towns as majority of craftsmen lived here and fulfilled the needs of kings and nobles. For example, Bidar was famous for its beautiful Bidri work. Hyderabad, the capital of the kingdom of Golconda, was a gem-cutting and trading center for jewels. Murshidabad was a prominent center for different kinds of silk fabrics. Trading towns. A commercial town developed as a result of the products found in that region or because of its nearness to ports or major trade routes. Ahmedabad and Qasim Bazar were famous for cotton and silk textiles. Kabul was a famous center of horse trade. Hampi, Masulipatnam and Surat were some other towns involved in commercial activities. Traders and craftsmen. Both big and small traders were there in the towns. The small traders dealt in a few goods and in limited areas. The big ones owned large fleets of ships and traded in many goods. Traders generally traveled in caravans. They also formed guilds to protect their interests. The Banjaras were a trading group. They traveled from one place to another, buying goods and selling them. They also organized the transport of goods to other places. Craftsmen made goods of different kinds. While the Sultan and nobles wanted luxury goods, cotton and silk textiles were produced on a large scale for the local and for export. The Mughal emperors established workshops in which craftsmen practicing different crafts worked. They produced goods for the emperor and the royal household. Craftsmen in towns and villages made a variety of goods for such commercial exchange.